Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a reading for you, Aries, and it could be all about somebody else because already we have two couples here, right, on these oracle cards. And they're both naked, Aries. Can you imagine? Here you are naked on my table, all right? And so, one of these couples is a very happy couple. And, they're looking into each other's eyes like, wow, I found you, right? Like you're the one, baby. And they're facing each other. And they're both very happy here. And over here is another couple, and they are miserable with each other. They're holding hands, and but they're looking away. Like he's looking toward maybe Sweden, and she's looking toward Tahiti, something like that. That's how kind of far apart these people are. So maybe this is the same two people, right, in both cards, but this could be you in a happy situation, or somebody that you really adore, and then somebody that you're like, God, when can I leave? Is it 5 o'clock yet? Right? If you work with that person, but you could be. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you work with them. I'm just saying it looks like there's two situations for you here, and one of them is very happy, and one very kind of barren and dry. And then we have the Inquisition, and here's the woman. And she's in court. She's at the religious court, whatever you might call that. I'm not sure. I haven't been to religious court, no, and I'll be the judge if I go. Just kidding, you guys. And here's the cross, and these are like these priests, or I believe they're bishops. But long story short, he's yelling at this woman, like the head bishop here or whatever, and she's telling the truth in the card. So she feels like somebody is like really harassing her, or condemning her for what she has done. Like it could be maybe for cheating. The only reason I say that is because they're in church, right? But she's being condemned for something that either she kind of like, for some reason it might not be her fault, or if it is her fault, she's doing something based on her own beliefs, right? Yeah, like me, I'm in trouble. I could be seen as being in trouble because I know these bitches are all lying to us about what. Yeah, so we don't need to talk about the what, but I feel like you guys probably know. And so, because I've done so much research, and have them even, these people even, you can see them where they're totally like being a hypocrite, saying one thing a long time ago and now saying something else. And so let's get on with this. So let's not get into that. We have the rainbow blessings and the watching the clouds, Aries. So, watching the clouds go by. I don't know what cartoon that came in, or I feel like it came in a song. Sit back, rest, and relax, because rainbow blessings are showering your life. Yeah. You have a new beginning with somebody, and of course it's next to the naked couple that, they can't wait to get home and make love to each other. No, they can't, right? And he's like, is your mother home? I hope not, because, But this other couple, you guys can see this other couple, they're like, oh my God, I have to escape from this, right? Yeah, escape from Heartbreak Island, yeah. So let's see what we have for you guys, Aries, and we're going to get a few more cards for Aries. And then we have this card of the Eight of Arrows. So this is like the Eight of Swords, or somebody feels really stuck. And maybe they feel like there's kind of no way out. Sometimes it can feel like that. It's an unhappy card. And the lady's like lying, and she's sitting like kneeling here. I feel like in the dirt, or and all these swords are around her. Okay, let's see what else we have. We're going to get a few more cards for Aries. Let's use these cards for Aries, and let's see what we have for Aries. We're actually going to put this down here for later. Okay, wow, this is a trip here, Aries. Let's get a card because I like to keep that for the end, right? Just for kind of change things up here. We also have this card of the Seven of Wands, and the man feels like he has to definitely protect himself or protect his turf, and he's frustrated. Yeah, and that Eight of Swords can be similar. You're able to overcome your frustration. You are on top of the situation. Okay. Yeah, you are. I feel like this is interesting how the order of the cards, the Eight of Swords, I'm going to put this over here. Oh, actually, you are overcoming, so I'll put it over here. But it looks like you're like, somebody has been like, maybe kind of, somebody could be telling you you're a hypocrite. Like, how dare you like cheat on me, you're a hypocrite, or something like that. But if they're not saying that, they're definitely like kind of condemning you for something that you have done. It could be that you love somebody here and you want to go. You want to leave, probably. The blessings are showering your life. Somebody could be trying to make you feel guilty because she's in the courtroom, but she told the truth, but, you know, they're giving her a guilty sentence, right? Just like now. It used to be proven innocent until guilty. Now it's proven guilty until innocent. It is. Good to stay out of these big cities, I'll tell you. They're not going to tell you that, but that's what they do. All the kind of honor from the United States is pretty much gone. Yeah, honor, integrity, lib freedom, justice. It's not even, yeah, it doesn't exist anymore, you guys. Well, let's get on with this reading, Aries, because I feel like, you know, you could be saying I'm naked over here, and I really can't wait too much longer. All right, power and light. Look, here you are, naked in both. I don't know why they always have the guy looking like more yellowy or gold skin. That's kind of weird to me, but whatever. Let's see what we have, you guys. Let's get another card for Aries. We have innocence. Let's see here. And we have the courage card. And this innocence card is like the world card. In other words, I'm going to jump off the cliff and have a new opportunity for myself. Because the world card is like a great achievement. And it is also a new beginning and a new world. And you have the adventure card, and here's a little baby, and it's a girl, and she's real cute, and she's wearing this kind of old-fashioned dress, which for me is so cute, and she got little like white tights on or something. But she's walking up this little slope here, and at the top is the rainbow. She's following it. She goes, "Oh, the adventure must be up there where the rainbow is. I have to go over there." Meanwhile, her mother's calling her, or her daddy, right? And so, you know, this is you, Aries. You really want to jump off the cliff here and go have fun and go have an adventure. I feel like you have the courage possibly here. Maybe you are seeking your courage, though, because of this Eight of Swords, Eight of Arrows energy, right? Let's see what they have to say about the Eight of Arrows. Let's see here. What the heck? That is if we see this little kind of leaflet. The Eight of Arrows is the same as the Eight of Swords, and it is where somebody feels like they can really release themselves if they want, but they feel really stuck and they're kind of worried about the future. Sometimes it's somebody who says, you know, well, I don't really have any options here, so kind of I'm going to take the easiest way out, something like that. It doesn't always have to be that way, but let's see what it says for the Eight of Arrows, right? And at the end of the arrows are the little hearts, right? They're not fluttering though. No, not on a sword. No, they're not. They're like they're piercing somebody's heart, right? So the Eight of Arrows: depression, entrapment, and victimization. OMG. Entrapped by emotions and sorrow, inability to move, feeling victimized, extreme sorrow. So I don't know if this is somebody else. This could be somebody you're leaving because you're taking this adventure, Aries. You are. Interesting, you are the Fool too, right? And that's the card of innocence. But you're taking an adventure here, or you're, I would say not taking advantage of it, or embracing it is probably a better way to say, right? And so let's see. And so that could be the other person who feels entrapped, right, and depressed because you're like, well, I got to go now. It's time to go. And maybe this person gave you a hard time. And maybe you stayed because you knew they were going to kind of condemn you, or maybe their family's going to condemn you, or because the lady's at the court and she's being condemned right there, right? Not to death, but she's going to get like a sentence. And the way they have it here is they don't even like, she's standing here all by herself, and these three ugly, mean, judges, which are bishops, they're all like, they're yelling at her. And so, it's kind of like if you ever been to those panel interviews where they have like, you go in by yourself and there's 5 people interviewing you, and you're like, you know what, that's already intimidating. So already they have the upper hand, and they don't care because it's about control and power, especially if it's a job of a major, like, major company, right? Yeah, I don't want to say the word. It starts with a C-O-R-P. I don't really want to say it here, but let's see what we have, you guys. And no comments on that. I would really appreciate you guys if you didn't make any comments, because that's, you can't really, you can't share your opinion anymore. No, you can't. And that should be a huge red flag for you to say, yeah, I won't say anything for sure. So we have the Hermit here, Aries. I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo here. You have the Nine of Swords. You know, you could be, maybe this is you kind of feeling really worried about something here. Maybe this is you feeling entrapped because you want to go, you feel like someone's going to judge you, but you really want to be with this person here, right? The naked woman who looks like romantically, like kind of looks into her, you know, her man's eyes like, woo, right? You know, with this happy kind of bliss here, and a peaceful one too. But you could be feeling like this is torture, maybe to tell somebody you want to go, because clearly you want this adventure. Maybe you are soul searching about it, right? The Hermit is there, and but he has found the light. This Hermit grabbed the star, right? He's going to put it in the lantern, like the little, whatever they have in the lantern, whatever light they use. I don't know if they use, I don't even know what they call that stuff anymore. The oil starts with a C, I think. So let's see what we have. Let's see what else we have for Aries. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. See, I feel like you have the light now. Like, you know what you want. Like, you know you're going to do it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to embrace this new beginning. You could be thinking about, like, really making love with somebody here, because there's two naked couples here. This could be really on your mind. Yeah, I mean, could be majorly on your mind. You have the Seven of Wands here, and this talks about somebody who's really frustrated, but they're overcoming it. And this is what I was trying to say in the order of the cards. You know, it's basically starting out like being condemned, and it moves on over into like overcoming frustrations and blessings in your life. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, follow the yellow brick road. Or this is the path to my victory. So we have the Page of Swords and Judgment. And this is what you are expecting, or what you want here. But I feel like you're expecting somebody to understand. You might return to somebody from your past, maybe. Or you might be expecting them to know that you're making some type of a decision, right? A decision to go. This is kind of how this looks. And let's see, we have King of Wands, that's you. This could be maybe you, what you want, and you needed the courage here. Because the Lion's here, and here's the courage here. Let's see what else we have. Six of Pentacles. You could be, what you could be doing right here is, well, I have the courage to make this decision to go after somebody, but I'm hoping kind of that we have, like, you know, like we share and we see eye to eye, and we have like an equal union. It's a possibility here. Somebody might know about this too. Yeah, this person may be in the Eight of Arrows energy. Or this person right here that you guys are both naked and you don't even want to look at each other, right? She's looking, you know, she's somewhere like tropical, it looks like, and it's at night. And I mean, these people, they might like be in the same house, but like to them, it's like there's nothing in common, right? Because she's thinking it's nighttime, or she's over here in the nighttime and he's in the daytime. She's in the nighttime. That's poor English, right? I mean, they're showing her, like, you know, after dark. And here he is, and like, it could be any time during the day. And they still hold hands, but, you know, they really kind of can't stand each other. And maybe you're trying to take your relationship from there to this, you know, to the couple that is like, you can tell by their body language, too, that they're like so excited. She's like, you know, she's looking up and she's bending her knee. She's a little bit shorter than him, but still, it looks like this positive body language where, yes, I want you. I want to be with you. I love you. And these other people are kind of like, they're, you know, there's no animo in them. There's no life in them, and their shoulders are kind of, you know, just hanging. So we have the Nine of Wands here and the Page of Cups. This is coming into play. Somebody is like feels threatened here. Yeah, somebody feels threatened. Justice. I feel like that you're making a decision, most likely. Or threatened by a truth. I feel like you found the courage here and the light to let somebody go. And that's why you're laying in bed with these 9 of Swords. Like, you could be thinking this is cruel to them. Because this woman thinks she, you know, even though maybe this is you, somebody condemning you, but she thinks this is cruel behavior, and it is. They have the 3 popes here, the 3 bishops here, and this guy's being a real mean ass. He has his finger like, almost like bowed down on the ground to her, and she's standing there. You could tell the back of her, whoever the artist is pretty good, because you can tell by the body language even through the back, right? And so, you know, she's like, you can tell she's going, oh my God, they're gonna send me to hell here. Like this can be a major punishment, like cruelty. And you could be laying here, this could be somebody else, but you could be the one laying in bed thinking, wow, this is really cruel, what I'm doing. To have this Ace of Pentacles. To have a long-term union with somebody. But to start, you know, to have a brand new beginning with them. Like an opportunity for long-term. The 10 of Cups is going to be in the what's coming soon with the 8 of Pentacles. You know, this 10 of Cups, it can talk about an ending because it's a completion, but it usually talks about a happy couple. It talks about a family that will stay together regardless. It can. But I feel like you are, like, what this is saying is that you're either returning or you have some type of a new beginning with somebody that you're going to stick with them through thick and thin. And leave somebody behind who is like, you're not happy with. I don't know if they're condemning you or they feel condemned. I'm not really sure. But you're definitely not happy with them. And you have all these cards of a new adventure, courage, the innocence card. Let's see here how others might affect you. 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody from the past here. I mean, it can't get so deep if it's not somebody from the past. How could it get that deep if you just met somebody? That would be bizarre, right? Right now, there's a lot of everything is bizarre. They want it like that, so you can't think straight, right? Let's say we have the 4 of Wands here, and this could be energies falling away. The 10 of Pentacles or going away here. This looks like a breakup and a union. A breakup and another union. Or a union that now is breaking up. 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Like that's the same union, but now it's over. 5 of Swords. For me, this is a sabotage for somebody, for you probably to have a new beginning with somebody else. And this is chaos and conflict and defeat and sabotage and all kind of mean stuff here. Manipulation. And when I say all kind of mean stuff, I'm not judging you, of course. I'm just saying this is a card of major defeat. And where somebody feels majorly defeated, right? So, you know, here we have the 6 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. Like you want to work it out with somebody from your past. And that card talks about putting the finishing touches here sometimes, but definitely working out and like wanting it to work out. Like these 3 people, they work together and they want the project to like be successful at the church. They could be going to confession right after. Just kidding, you guys. And the Ace of Wands is going to be how you affect them. How you affect somebody. Here you are. You're grabbing the sword. You're grabbing the sword for the decision to have a passionate new opportunity with somebody. And this passion, you want this to last, like forever and ever, because of this Ace of Pentacles. Like you're not going to just like, you know, get into a union and say, okay, we'll see what happens. You're going the way people do sometimes, right? You're going off to return to somebody and you're going to tell them, yeah, we're going to stay together, honey. I'm going to stick by your side. I love you, and we're going to make this work. Through thick and thin. I feel like this 10 of Cups is about you and this person. And your hopes and fears is going to be the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So we have 3 aces here in this reading. So you're hoping here that this choice you're making is going to like bring success. Yeah. It's interesting here because this was a really hard decision for you. Because that's what that Seven of Cups is. Here he is covering his eyes like, oh shit, I'm going to make this choice. I got 7 different things to choose from, which I don't think you have that many. I think you have 2, but you know, I have 7 different things to choose from, and I'm going to do this, and I hope that I'm going to have this Ace of Cups, right? This overflowing love. And I'm hoping to trust my intuition because the fish is there. Yeah. And in your outcome, Aries, this is a beautiful reading. Let's see what else we have in the outcome. The Eight of Cups, and this is abandonment. You're abandoning somebody here. I feel like it's hard for you because your first card in this reading is a Nine of Swords. And the guy's laying in bed, and I don't know if he's asleep or not. He looks like he's awake, and all the bloody swords are on the wall. Like he has to do something very cruel to somebody. Or they're seeing it like that. So you have the wisdom. Here you are, the hermit, grabbing the star for the light in the lantern. You have the courage up here. Yeah, you're doing this. This is a really nice reading. Let's get one card. I mean, for somebody it's not, but for you, Aries, and this is your reading, it's beautiful. We have the Empress and the Eight of Cups. Here you are abandoning somebody that you drank from their cup, but you're going to this Empress. She's the number 3 in the major arcana. Like she's the third party, and but she is nurturing and kind of fruitful, and she can be sexy and passionate. She can be somebody who like works hard, makes her dreams come true. And here we have Aries, and I said I was going to save these. We have the love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love. Where's that Page of Cups? Right here. Unfolding. You could be contacting somebody right here with the truth. You could be telling somebody here that you're leaving somebody and you're not going to let them back in, because here we have the man feeling threatened by the wolf, and he's trying to keep that wolf out. So in the love call, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And we have the axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And I just said here, this is abandonment right here, Eight of Cups. So, looks really good, Aries. I feel like you need to go for, you only live once, Aries. It goes by real quick. Go for it, and good luck, all right? Thank you so much for joining me here, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe.